Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, July 27th. You can see outside in the window this morning, some partly cloudy skies. Overall, that's what we'll see much of the weekend. Most of the time it'll be dry and with plenty of sunshine, but there'll be a couple of scattered showers throughout the area. And again, it'll be cooler with highs mainly in the 70s, and we expect those cool temperatures of 70s by day and 50s by night to last not only into the weekend but into next week as well, as we'll average about 2 to 4 degrees per day below normal. And again, our next decent chance, I think, of a little bit more widespread rain showers and thunderstorms could come Tuesday, as we expect a system across the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas area to move up into the Ohio Valley. And again, depending on the track of that storm, if it spreads far enough north, we could see some substantial rains across much of the area. Right now, the best bet would be across the northern Ohio Valley into southern lower Michigan, but we'll keep an eye on that system all weekend. And yesterday we had a high of 80 and a low of 62.3. We had 3/100 of an inch of rain. Takes us up to 1 1/3 inches of rain for the month. And there's no highs and lows for the state. That data missing from the National Weather Service. And we had, again, a low of 62. Our normal high is 83 by day and 59 by night. And if we look at the latest U.S. drought monitor, again, short-term drought conditions across much of lower Michigan, with some areas in a moderate drought from around the St. John's and Lansing, Charlotte area down towards Blissfield and Jasper, and then over in the Thumb area and in northeast lower Michigan. And if we look at, you can see the soil conditions here in the Breckenridge area, as we were very moist through much of the spring, much of April, May, and June, and then we hit that about 23-day period with almost no rain, 25/100 of an inch in 23 days, and that allowed our 2 and our 8-inch temperature soil conditions to really dry out. Of course, up around 200 would be bone dry, 0 would be saturated, and you can see for a pretty good period of time there, we've seen our soil temperatures or conditions very dry, and then the recent rains beginning to move that 8-inch line down. And again, you can see what effect it had on the 2-inch line, taking us down to very moist conditions at the shallow soil levels. And again, since that dry spot period that we had, we've picked up over 1 inch of rain here in about a 10-day period, which has certainly helped, but we could certainly use some more good soaking rains. As far as temperatures around the area this morning, you can see mainly mid-50s to around 60. The cool spot is 55 degrees at Lakeview, and the warm spot in Blissfield at 60 degrees. On the satellite view, you can see our big upper trough continuing to affect the weather across Ontario and spreading that rotation back into the state. And for that reason, we can't totally rule out, especially in the afternoon or early evening hours, some pop-up showers to move through the area. But overall, a dirty high pressure system moving in from Canada should, for the most part, keep us dry and somewhat cooler with lower humidities and dew points. If we look at the radar, you can see some of that activity. Again, it's going to be quite scattered. This will be weakening, and then we expect more showers to develop during the late afternoon and evening hours once again, and that'll probably be the case on Sunday as well. If we look at the weather map this morning, high pressure system again reaching in from Canada into the Great Lakes, but with that upper level trough still above us as we get heating of the daytime and that cold air aloft, that creates a situation where we can get some pop-up showers across the state. And then as we look at the weather map by Saturday, again, that system well off to our east, continue to be dominated by upper troughing. As far as Sunday goes, again, a little bit better in the way of sunshine, I think, although still could be an isolated afternoon shower. But again, most of the time, the weather will be quite nice right on through Monday. And then again, we're going to watch these area off to our southwest as energy drops in to the Arklatex area. And again, that storm is expected to move up into the Ohio Valley. If it shifts a little farther north, then we could have more widespread rain across much of the Great Lakes. Right now, the best bet looks like about the southern third of lower Michigan down into the Ohio Valley. And again, we'll have to watch that track closely. Shifts north, we get more rain. Shifts south, we get less opportunities for rainfall. And as far as the next 72 hours right through the weekend, again, very little to no rain across much of the area. So if you do get a shower, consider yourself lucky. And if we look at the 7-day, though, you can see as that system moves up, we have decent rains forecasted for southern lower Michigan. And again, depending on that storm, with that heavier rains could move further north or further south Still quite a bit of difference in some of the models and as well as the timing. But right now, best bet looks like it'll be Tuesday night into Wednesday. As far as weather watch this morning, not a whole lot going on, just some beach hazard statements for some areas of the Great Lakes with winds and waves a little higher, dense fog advisory as you get down to southern Illinois. But for the Great Lakes, not a whole lot of weather going on here right down through the weekend, so it looks like a nice weekend to get out and do outdoor activities. As far as the forecast goes, again, temperatures mainly in the 70s now, right down through the weekend into early next week. As that warm air comes a little bit farther towards the Great Lakes, we could see temperatures climb up close to 80 by Tuesday, but that'll be our best chance of showers and thunderstorms again for Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, a great weekend.